More breaking news tonight in the soaring tensions between the U.S. and Iran. A new airstrike hit north of Baghdad almost 24 hours after the U.S. killed a top Iranian general there. Tonight's strike reportedly targeted Iran-backed militia, but the U.S. says it was not an American military attack. ABC's Trevor Ault with the latest on the escalating crisis.
President Trump says the #1 terrorist anywhere in the world is dead. Iranian General Qassem Soleimani killed minutes after he landed at an airport in Baghdad. The president saying he ordered the strike to save American lives.
Soleimani was plotting imminent and sinister attacks on American diplomats and military personnel, but we caught him in the act and terminated him.
The chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff telling reporters there was clear, unambiguous intelligence indicating a significant campaign of violence against the United States in the days, weeks, and months. President Trump saying the decision to kill the general was meant not to start a war, but to stop one. Yet less than 1 day after the attack, 3,500 troops are on their way to the Middle East, and Iran's supreme leader is promising severe revenge. In Iran, thousands taking to the streets, chanting "Down with America" and "Revenge, revenge." Back home, Democrats say they weren't informed of the strike until after the fact and worry this has opened the door to another war in the Middle East.
I think the threat was real. What I don't have confidence in, had the administration fully thought through all the implications of this action.
But the president's supporters are lauding the swift military action.
This was a preemptive attack to let everybody in the world know, from North Korea, just anybody else, that if you come after Americans on President Trump's watch, you do so at your peril.
As retaliation from Iran appears all but certain, President Trump also issuing a warning, saying at an event Friday, if you value your own life, you will not threaten the lives of our citizens. Trevor Ault, ABC News, New York.
All right, thank you so much, Trevor. Meantime, a lot of people in Metro Detroit keeping a close eye on the developments in the Middle East tonight. Many fear the U.S. is once again on the brink of war. 7 Action News reporter Simon Shaked is live with what people are saying about the rising tensions in the Middle East right now, and a lot of people worried. Simon?
Yes, they are, Carolyn. We asked people if they think this will endanger lives or save lives, and we heard a lot of different responses.
He was a terrorist. He was responsible for more deaths of the U.S. military in Iraq than anyone else, equivalent to an Osama bin Laden or an al-Baghdadi.
Retired Army Lieutenant Colonel Rocky Ratchkovsky is not holding back on the subject of U.S. airstrikes that killed top Iranian General Qassem Soleimani and other militia members. Rocky says he's also lost a close friend in the Army to a planned attack by that general and believes this step approved by President Trump will actually make the world safer.
There was specific information, enough credible information, that he was going to launch a large attack on the U.S. interests and the U.S. personnel. It saves lives because we just cut off the strategic and tactical mastermind of the Iranian military.
On the streets of Metro Detroit, there are more reactions.
I'm just more concerned about retaliation. Bad things could happen.
I don't think murder stops war. I think it starts war.
Echoing that statement, religious leader Imam Mohammed Ali Elahi, who says he believes this is history repeating itself.
We are going to the same situation of 17 years ago when the war and invasion started in Iraq in the name of weapon of mass destruction.
Elahi also tells us he believes any further strikes for political gains will not be supported by the people here or in the Middle East.
We have enough war now in Afghanistan, in Syria, in Yemen, in Gaza. People are sick and tired of war and bloodshed.
Perhaps the only thing everyone can agree on, that they'll be watching closely to find out what happens next. Reporting live, Simon Shaked, 7 Action News.
Certainly right about that. Thank you so much, Simon, for the live report. We will certainly bring you any breaking developments on the Iran conflict on WXYZ.com.